Used to sit in the back of the classroom, passing notes like secrets we can never say out loud. Your smile felt like summer in a cold room. I swear I felt the world stop when you turned around. You drew hearts on your notebook with my initials inside, and I swore we'd never crash, we'd never say goodbye. But high school dreams fade faster than the bell rings, and I never saw the shadows hiding behind your wings. Now I'm walking down the hallway where we carved our names, and every locker that I pass whispers your name again. But you loved him while you held my hand. I was the story you never planned, caught in a triangle I didn't understand. I thought you were mine. Now I'm standing where we used to be, watching memories fall like leaves. You broke my heart so easily. Back in high school, love wasn't kind. We used to laugh eating lunch by the bleachers, dreaming about the future like we'd get there side by side. But you changed like the seasons, silent and deeper, and suddenly your smile wasn't matching mine. I saw you two in the hallway, you looked at him the way you once looked at me, and I realized in one heartbeat I was just a chapter, he was your story. Everyone kept talking like they already knew. I was the last to learn the truth, but it still felt new. 'Cause you loved him while you held my hand. I was a story you never planned, caught in a triangle I didn't understand. You left me behind. Now I'm standing where we used to be, watching memories fall like leaves. You broke my heart so easily. Back in high school, love wasn't kind. And maybe years from now, I'll forget the way it burned, but right now every hallway feels like a lesson never learned. You taught me love is fragile, you taught me how it feels to lose, but most of all you taught me even first loves choose. Yeah, you loved him while you held my hand. I was the story you never planned, but now I finally understand. You were never really mine, so I'll leave the place we used to be. Let the past fall down like leaves. I'll heal someday eventually. But back in high school, back in high school, love wasn't kind. I walked past the classroom where we used to dream. Now it's just a room, nothing's what it seemed. You walked in like the evening sun, brought warmth to my heart, but now you're gone. Memories linger in every room, whispers of laughter turn into gloom. I'm drowning in the echoes of goodbye. Every word you said now just a sigh. Pieces of our dreams scattered on the floor. In the silence, I miss you more and more. We danced in the rain, lost in the night. Now I'm holding shadows, can't find the light. Your voice haunts me like a sweet refrain, yet every note just feels like pain. I'm drowning in the echoes of goodbye. Every word you said now just a sigh. Pieces of our dreams scattered on the floor. In the silence, I miss you more and more. Time can't heal what won't let go. A heart that's broken, it's hard to show. But in the stillness, I'll find my way. Through all the heartache, I'll learn to stay. I'm drowning in the echoes of goodbye. Every tear I shed, a memory in the sky. Pieces of our love forever I'll hold. In the silence, your story's told. So here's to the moments, both bitter and sweet, carrying your love, a bittersweet defeat. Though we're apart, I'll keep you near. In the echoes of goodbye, you'll always be here. The piano starts with quiet notes, like footsteps in an empty room. I breathe your name into the silence, and it echoes like a fading tune. Your shadow sits beside me, where you used to rest your head, and I press my fingers to the keys, like they can bring you back again. But memories don't answer, and dreams don't hold on tight. I'm playing for the ghost of us again tonight. 'Cause I'm sitting here with empty hands, playing chords you'll never understand. I gave you love, you let it slip like sand, and now I play alone. Every note is just another tear, falling for the love that disappeared. I whisper stay, but you're nowhere near, and this piano knows I miss you most. These keys remember all our nights, how we laughed until the morning came. You leaned on me like I was home, like I was carved into your veins. But then you drifted slowly, like a song that fades too soon. And now the space beside me feels as cold as the moon. I tried to hold the melody is your part. I guess some songs are meant to break your heart. So I'm sitting here with empty hands, playing chords you'll never understand. I reached for you, you turned to someone else and left me playing solo. Every note is just another tear, falling for the love that disappeared. I whisper stay, but you're nowhere near, and this piano knows how deep it goes. If I could play the pain away, I'd drown this room in sound. But even the strongest chords I have can't turn the past around. You left me with a silence I don't know how to fill, but I still sit here playing for you still. So I'm sitting here with empty hands, playing love you couldn't understand. You let me fall alone while holding his hand. I should have known. Every note I play is part of me, breaking where you used to be. And the hardest truth I've ever seen is this piano sings what you never did, that I deserved more than the sake you left behind. Last chord, last breath, but somehow you still echo in my chest. We used to dance under the silver moonlight. Now shadows fall where we once took flight. Every whisper of your name cuts like a knife, a melody of memories in this lonely light. Fading stars in the sky remind me of you. Every sparkle's a promise that we couldn't hold true. I'm lost in the silence, drowning in the dark, searching for a way to mend this broken heart. Your laughter echoes in the corners of my mind, but time keeps moving and love is so blind. I try to find comfort in the warmth of the day, but the glow of your spirit has faded away. Fading stars in the sky remind me of you. Every sparkle's a promise that we couldn't hold true. I'm lost in the silence, drowning memory sparkles a promise that we couldn't hold true. I'm lost in the silence, drowning in the dark, searching for a way to mend this broken heart. So I'll keep on dreaming, even when it's tough, knowing that love sometimes just isn't enough. With every heartbeat I'll learn to let go, but for now in this silence, you're all that I know. Streetlights bleed on the wet asphalt sheen. Another Tuesday feels like a forgotten scene. There's an empty space on your side of the bed, just the ghost of your whisper living in my head. I scroll through our pictures on my telephone. It's a special kind of torture being this alone. Yeah, I trace the lines on a faded photograph, trying to remember how it felt to laugh. You said forever, guess forever's past. Now I'm dancing in the rain to a silent song, pretending I'm okay, but everything is wrong. The city's full of ghosts and they all look like you, stuck inside this memory. What am I supposed to do? Just a hollow echo in a crowded room, living in the wreckage of me and you. Remember driving late, windows down, singing off key to that one band you love that I could never stand, but I did for you, see. Now the songs come on the radio, it's a cruel cosmic joke. Every single lyric is a promise that you broke. I still wear the faded hoodie that you left behind. It doesn't smell like you anymore. Am I losing my mind? I trace the lines on a faded photograph, trying to remember how it felt to laugh. You said forever, guess forever's past. Now I'm dancing in the rain to a silent song, pretending I'm okay, but everything is wrong. The city's full of ghosts and they all look like you, stuck inside this memory. What am I supposed to do? Just a hollow echo in a crowded room, living in the wreckage of me and you. They say that time's a healer, a gentle, soothing friend, but every tick of the clock just brings me to the bitter end of another day without you, another night alone, just a king of nothing on a broken, lonely throne. Maybe I should pack my bags, maybe I should run, but every road I take just leads me back to what we've become. So I'm dancing in the rain to a silent song, screaming I'm okay, but everything is wrong. This whole damn city's full of ghosts and they all look like you, stuck inside this memory. What am I supposed to do? Just a hollow echo in a crowded room, living in the wreckage of me and you. The wreckage of me and you. We were two young hearts in a borrowed dream, running through the hallways like a wildfire team. You held my hand like you never let go. I believed you, I didn't know that love can shift like the seasons change, that forever can echo and fade. But I saw the distance building in your eyes, and I tried, God knows I tried. I gave you everything I had, you gave me half and called it love, but I still carried us on my back, even when it hurt too much. 'Cause I loved you louder than the storms in my chest, held on tighter even when there was nothing left. You broke me open just to love someone else, but I'm still standing here, still breathing through the wreck. Yeah, I loved you louder, louder than the truth, even when it screamed that I was losing you. If heartbreak is the price of loving you, then I paid too much, I paid it all. I saw you laughing with him under neon lights, the same way you used to glow for me at night. You looked free, like I was never part of your sky, and I can't lie, it killed a part of me I'll never get back. Took the future we drew and turned it black, but you walked away without looking behind, and I broke quietly inside. I kept hoping you'd choose me, but hope just cuts when it's sharp like this. I fought for us on my knees, you fought for nothing, and still you win. 'Cause I loved you louder than the storms in my chest, held on tighter even when there was nothing left. You tore me down to build a home somewhere else, but I'm still standing here, still breathing through the wreck. Yeah, I loved you louder, louder than the truth, even when it screamed that I was losing you. If heartbreak is the cost of loving you, then I paid too much, I paid too much. You didn't break me like you thought you did. No, I'm rising from the ashes of a love you hid. Every tear I shed was gasoline. Now I'm burning brighter than you've ever seen. I gave you heaven, you gave me pain, but pain taught me how to rise again. And now the voice you try to quiet down is the voice that shakes the ground. 'Cause I loved you louder than the storms in my chest, but I finally learned to breathe without your mess. You walked away and left me fighting myself, but I found strength in every breath. Yeah, I loved you louder than you knew, but louder doesn't mean I needed you. If losing you is how I found the truth, then I'd lose you twice. I'd lose you twice. Oh, so here's to the love that almost broke me, and to the fire that finally woke me. I loved you loud, but now I love me louder. The night before you left me, I swear the sky already knew. Rain hit the windows like it was morning. Something broke in between me and you. Your eyes didn't shine the way they used to. They avoided mine like they were scared to speak. You said you were just tired, but I felt a goodbye trembling in your heartbeat. I held you like a fading memory, a photograph slipping from my hands. 'cause every second felt like losing you. Grain by grain, like falling sand, I whispered, are we okay? But you only nodded at the floor. And in that moment, I realized you weren't mine anymore. 'Cause I saw you loving someone else, in the way you didn't look at me. Every silence was a truth you just couldn't say honestly. I was dying to hold on to us. You were learning how to let me go. Tell me, why'd you build a world with me if you knew you'd leave me alone? The rumors hit me like a car crash, fast and loud and impossible to breathe. They said you laughed with him after class, in the place where you once waited for me. I tried to walk past without breaking, but the sight of you in his arms was a storm. My heart cracked in a silent scream, while the school bell rang like a warning alarm. I kept telling myself, you'll come back, but hope only hurts when you use it wrong. 'Cause I saw you loving someone else, in the way you didn't look at me. Every distance that you made was a goodbye. You tried to leave quietly. I was fighting for the love we had. You were wishing I would just move on. Why'd you paint forever in my heart if you meant it for someone else all along? I waited in the rain outside the classroom just to hear you say my name again. But you walked past me like a stranger, like the story of us had reached its end. I wanted to ask, was I not enough? But my voice drowned in the thunder sky. And that's when I learned the cruelest truth. Sometimes love leaves without saying goodbye. I saw you loving someone else, and it ripped the sun out of my chest. You were my first love, my whole world. Into you I was just a moment at best. I would have broken myself just to save us. You didn't even try to stay. How do I forget a love that deep when you walked away so easily that day? I hope he gives you everything I wasn't good enough to be. But I'll spend years trying to heal from the day I saw you. Stop loving me. In the shadows where we used to roam, every corner whisper calling me home. The laughter in the air has faded away, leaving silence where love used to stay. Now I'm lost in the echoes of goodbye, trying to find the reasons why. Memories linger like a haunting refrain, heart full of sorrow, drowned in the rain. I see your face in the twilight glow. Every sunset brings back when we'd grow. But time's a thief, and it stole you from me, leaving only a ghost of night's grown colder, it's never the same. With every heartbeat, a piece of me breaks. Caught in the silence, I'm lost in the ache. Now I'm lost in the echoes of goodbye, trying to find the reasons why. Memories linger like a haunting refrain, heart full of sorrow, drowned in the rain. So here I stand with my shattered dreams, in a world that feels like it's bursting at the seams. With each fading moment, I learn to let go. But tonight in this heartache, you're all that I know. Walking through the city where we used to play, every street I wander brings me back to those days. The laughter in the distance feels like a cruel joke. In a world of lights, I can only feel the smoke. When the lights go down, it's just me and my pain, counting all the moments like drops of rain. Every heartbeat echoes a reminder so loud that I'm alone in the darkness when the lights go down. I see your silhouette in the shadows of my mind, a ghost of a love that's so hard to unbind. Every song on the radio brings tears to my eyes, reminding me of promises turned into goodbyes. When the lights go down, it's just me and my pain, counting all the moments like drops of rain. Every heartbeat echoes a reminder so loud that I'm alone in the darkness when the lights go down. And I try to find solace in the flickering glow, but the more that I search, the less I feel whole. If I close my eyes tightly, will you appear? Or am I just dreaming, lost in this fear? When the lights go down, it's just me and my pain, counting all the moments like drops of rain. Every heartbeat echoes a reminder so loud that I'm alone in the darkness when the lights go down. I'll keep on searching for a way to move on, but the night feels endless and the days are so long. When the stars fade away and the shadows surround flickering hallway lights, two lonely kids pretending everything was fine. You said forever like you meant it that night, and I believed every promise you wrote between the lines. I held your hand like it was something fragile, something holy, something worth the fall. But you were slipping slowly into someone else's shadow, and I didn't see the warning signs at all. And now the echoes in these empty halls sound like your voice before it changed. You loved him while I loved you, in our broken ways you never knew. I was your choice until he walked through, and suddenly I was gone. You left me drowning in a crowded school, trying not to look like a fool. Tell me, was I ever real to you, or just a heart you leaned on until the lights went out? Lunch tables turned into battlefields, every friend whispering things I tried to ignore. I saw his jacket around your shoulders, the same way mine used to be before. You avoided my eyes like they were full of truth, and maybe that's what scared you the most, 'cause deep down you knew you were breaking us, but you held on just long enough to let go. I keep replaying every moment, but the ending's always the same. You loved him while I loved you, in our broken ways you never knew. I was your choice until he walked through, and suddenly I was no one. You left me drowning in a crowded school, trying not to look like a fool. Tell me, was I ever real to you, or just a heart you leaned on until the lights went out? Maybe I was naive, maybe you were scared, maybe first love isn't meant to stay, but I would've walked through fire for you while you walked towards someone else that day. The silence hurt more than the truth hurt more than your goodbye, and I'm still learning how to live in a world where we weren't right. You loved him while I loved you, and I shattered quietly in two. I kept holding on, you already knew you never fall my way. Yeah, now I'm standing in the ruins of everything we dreamed of. High school halls are made for love, they're made for walking away. Yeah, and I'm still here without you now, in the place where the lights went out. I hope you find what I couldn't be, but a part of me wishes you look back just once and see what